All right, good evening, everyone. This is Miss Sophia the Diva, and I just felt like getting on here and going live with my Facebook buddies and friends. Let's see. If this is your first time on my Facebook channel, please be sure to like this video, subscribe, comment, share. Let's see. I'd like to start off with the song "Let Us All Sing." We are a part of the rhythmless nation. Yeah, Lord. Hey, Maria, thanks for joining, girl. I'm just gonna be random tonight. I just felt like jumping on here. I need to be doing my voiceover work, but oh well. Okay, yeah, we part of the rhythmless nation. I think that Malia Obama and I are related. That poor baby, they showed her at Lollapalooza, and I said, this don't make no damn sense. Girl, where is your rhythm? Your mama and daddy got a little two-step in them. Where yours? And of course, some people found it appropriate to make unnecessary comments about the fact that she was at Lollapalooza instead of the DNC. Who the hell want to be at the DNC? She 18 years old. She grown. This her last year. This her last summer as a child, and she's getting ready to go off to college. And you people are complaining. Malia Obama is 18. She's pretty much grew up. Her and her sister Sasha pretty much grew up in the political arena. Let her have some fun. She was doing what typical 18-year-old girls do. Let me tell you something. I grew up pretty much a preacher's kid, and there were things that I had to do that I didn't particularly like having to go to church services that I really didn't think I wanted to be at. Like, I remember my parents used to make me go to 8 o'clock Sunday school, 11 o'clock. If we were visiting a church, I had to go there. I had to dress a certain way. And, hey, she's 18. Live your life, Malia, but girl, get some dance lessons. Don't be running around here looking like your Auntie Fifi, okay? Don't be looking like her. But, my friend Damon said, and yeah, let's just say this. I said this before in a previous video about how there seems to be a double standard, not only for the fact that the first black family is in the White House, but in general, when it comes to Democrats in general, they will roast the dog shit out of us. And then when the Republican Party people do stuff, it's like people act like the Bush twins didn't act like typical college kids. Okay, well, maybe that wasn't so typical. Although I did hear Miss Laura was a little wild down there at the SMU, okay, Southern Methodist University. But I remember there was an incident at Texas Christian University because they went to TCU in Fort Worth, which I realize now I should have went there and majored in psychology. But that's neither here nor there because I got a great education at the University of Tulsa. Golden Hurricanes. I think somebody was drunk, fell out the damn limo, one of the twins. And I'm just like, but y'all just kind of forget about that shit. You forget that kids are going to be kids. I think that, everyone's expecting everyone to be perfect, and we're not perfect. And the main ones that be hollering and screaming, I'm sorry, they're always the main ones guilty of something. Just like my theory is that, who is it? Well, like a lot of the Republicans, I mean, they complain, they say that they're family oriented, and come to find out they out whoring around like Newt Gingrich. He wants to be having multiple partners and stuff. And I'm like, who's sleeping with your goofy looking, Newt looking behind? Ugh, so disgusting. Ugh, makes my skin crawl. But either way, and this, there was a For Harriet article that talked about the double standard of being black. And I've talked about this before in a previous video. There is, in fact, a double standard. People try to pretend that we have overcome and we really haven't. That should be self-evident in everything that's going on today in this world. Us being gunned down, us being armed and dangerous, and therefore we must be murdered. Us being viewed as savages when we are human beings just like anyone else. Anytime a 12-year-old child is looked upon as some sort of savage or animal and gunned down with a play gun, there is a double standard. And it is very sad. It makes me sad. And I'm just going to pray for this world. I wish, when I was in high school, I competed in academic decathlon. I vaguely remember my speech. I wonder if I could even find a copy of it. But I wrote a speech, and I remember Minute Maid used to have these juices that came out. What was it? And they had a saying that said, if you can't judge fruit by the color of its skin, how can you judge a person? Now, I remember there was an introduction to my speech that I did for academic decathlon, which actually went very well. And it's true. Y'all judge everything else. And then on top of that, you claim that you hate black people, the racist. And then at the same time, I don't know. Let me move on to the next topic, which kind of, I guess this whole video is probably going to be about the various issues with race relations in this country. Miss Teen USA. Miss Teen USA, her name escapes me, and I really don't want to, what is her name? Let me scroll down here on my timeline, because I know I posted that article, and I'm so ashamed, because I found out that not only is she Miss Teen USA, she's Miss Teen Texas, and as you know, I love the state of Texas. That is my home, okay? Even though I wasn't born in Texas, I was raised in Texas, and that's home for me. I am a Southern diva after all. This heifer, and I was laughing the whole time doing Good Morning America. I think it was George Stephanopoulos that actually did the interview. And I was looking at her body language and her facial expressions, and I was just like, this heifer is not the least bit sorry for what she did. She's sorry at the fact that she got caught. Carly Hay, that's her name. Hey, Carly, let me tell you something, girl. The N-word is not a cool word to use. You need to take ownership of it. Yes, you were 15 years old at the time you were caught using it on Twitter, when you were a nobody, just hanging out with the homies and the friends, popping off, calling them the N-word like it was something so casual. And I don't understand, because her face, to me, I was just like, this heifer is not sorry. She's just sorry she got caught. Well, I am so sorry. I mean, that is not a word I should use. At the time, I was so young, and it was the music I was listening to, and, I was a follower, and, now I know better. I'm going to give it to her. She was 15 at the time. Maybe you do know better. But just like the former Miss Teen USA of 2010 said, a black female said, you knew you were competing. Why didn't you just clean up your social media? And the N-word is not for you if you're white. You can blame it on music. You can blame it on whatever you want to. But at the end of the day, you chose to refer to your homies and your friends as the N-word, and you thought that that was cute. Girl, goodbye. Now, y'all should be taking her damn crown, too. Now, I know Miss USA and Teen USA and the Miss America pageant are two separate entities, but I'm sorry. All Vanessa Williams ever did was take her clothes off. She didn't call nobody out their name. Okay, that is not becoming of someone who I want to represent me as an American. You don't be running around calling people the N-word. Let that have been one of us doing that. They would have snatched that crown faster than you could say, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay? They would have snatched that crown. Yeah, Maria, I totally agree. The crown should be given to the runner-up. There was also issues with Miss Teen USA in general this year because they said there wasn't a lot of diversity in the finalists. And I looked at they panned the camera. I didn't see nobody of color, okay, of pigmentation. Certainly, it wasn't an NAACP event. Um, so let's see who else. We also are going to talk about body shaming. Ashley Graham, I believe, is the first plus-size model to appear on Sports Illustrated in the swimsuit edition. Beautiful plus-size person. Pretty much all of us are plus-size if we're not 0, 1, or 2. I feel my heart goes out to her because she's fighting a losing battle. There is always going to be haters. And there are always people that are going to want you to stay the same and not evolve and believe that you have bought into the Hollywood packaging of what beauty is. Let's be real, Hollywood doesn't always get it right about beauty. They think Sarah Jessica Parker is absolutely gorgeous. To me, she looks like the horse head of the chess game. I'm not being mean, I'm just being real. Oh, Lord. Maria, Tales from the Streets of Long Beach. She wants me to do that. No, I did not, and I'm glad I did not see that shit. By the way, Tales from the Streets of Long Beach, I haven't done one because actually I haven't really been out of Long Beach often, but apparently my friend who also works in downtown Long Beach just shared that some naked man was seen walking down Pine Avenue today. That's pretty typical of Long Beach. But anyways, Ashley Graham seems to have lost a significant amount of weight, and it's very obvious in her pictures. She looks to be probably about a size 12, size 14 now, and a lot of people on on Instagram came for her like, you're a liar, you've bought into, you're skinny, oh my God, I hate you. And I'm just like, maybe there's a reason why she lost weight. Maybe she decided to make a healthy lifestyle, but she's still plus size because especially if you're anywhere in the size 10 on up range, you're definitely considered plus size. And then if you're smaller, like they really want models to be like what they call sample sizes, which I think is like 0 to 2 or something like that. And me personally, I don't recall probably ever being that small. The smallest I've ever been is a 6. And at that point, I think I was weighing like 125, 130. So I was really skinny. But, I mean, give it, Ashley Graham, girl, you look good. And, girl, don't worry about what the haters say. Someone is always going to be there to criticize. I don't know what's wrong with these dumb people. Because, quite frankly, people done told y'all time and time again they be airbrushing stuff and fixing stuff up and fluffing stuff up. None of us are perfect. So all of us got dimples and dents and gunshot wounds and car door dings and cottage cheese above the knees. Get over it. I myself personally have a lot of dimpling, so it's rare you'll catch me in some shorts in the summertime. I got some cute rumples, but I winterize those. And then when I'm on vacation, I just don't give a damn because everybody's dimpled and everybody's out. So I just hang out with all the dimply folk. So here's the thing. Bottom line is this, is that give it up. If the girl want to lose weight, let her lose weight. If she want to be big, let her be big. Maybe she's inspiring some of y'all that's leading these unhealthy lifestyles to get it together. Damn, they're going to get taken out. You saw me in them Beyonce shorts. Timmy, when was I in some Beyonce shorts? Where? Uh-oh. Who was out on vacation with me? Okay, anyways. But, it's like, let people be who they want to be. Now, I will say this, because me being the fashion consultant that I am, just because it fits, sometimes you need to quit. Oh yeah, that was for a movie shoot though, and thank God that I had, that was the formation look. That's what we had on Timmy, yeah. Girl, I ain't have no shame, especially since them fishnets were covering up all them gunshot wounds I had above my thighs, girl. Whew, it was dimpled. Um, but be you. Just know that when you put yourself out there in the world, there are people out there that are going to judge you. They are going to say things, mean things. So what you have to do is put on your bulletproof personality and just own your shit, girl, and rock it. Guys, too. It's amazing how men get away with some of the tragedies they do. If I can see your belly beneath your shirt, that's disturbing. Put on an undershirt. Anywho, God bless Ashley Glenn for fighting a good fight for all of us to embrace and love our bodies. One quick thing I will say, though. Sometimes when people are big like that, there could be some health issues. Thyroid, what's that polycystic disease some women have? So, it's just best not to assume. Now, there are some people that literally are eating themselves to death. And, and they've been told you're diabetic, you've got high blood pressure, your cholesterol's high, and they just continue to do it. It is difficult. Weight loss is difficult. I forgot what somebody said about weight loss, how hard it is when you have a food addiction or something. But either way, I'm rambling. Again, God bless you, Ashley Graham, for fighting a good fight. Who else did I want to talk about? So we talked about Malia. We talked about Ashley. I'm going to go a little comedic, a little light, because this shit is funny as hell to me. Clint Eastwood, old crusty ass, resurfaced again. He is not talking to an empty chair. I believe he was talking to GQ magazine. Now, the encumbersome of all of this, my friend Chris tagged me in this article, and I immediately started laughing because I'm like, oh, here we go again, Clint. Here we go. Maybe he thought he was playing a character on Gran Torino again. I don't know. Let me see. So Clint did an interview with, was it GQ? And he was talking, they were asking him his thoughts about, the political climate. He said, Clint Eastwood thinks America's pussy generation needs to just fucking get over Donald Trump's racism. His whole, oh no, it's not for GQ, it was for Esquire. One of the quotes he said was, yeah, it's a dumb thing to say. I mean, to predicate your opinion on the fact that a guy was born to Mexican parents or something. He said a lot of dumb things, so have all of them, both sides, Eastwood said. But everybody, the press and everybody's going, oh, well, that's racist. And they're making a big hoodoo out of it. Just fucking get over it. It's a sad time in history. I don't know. I think that to me personally, and some people aren't going to agree with me, but to me personally, what Clint Eastwood said, I mean, I think he's just fed up with the whole political process. I do see the other point too is that how can you tell people to fucking get over it when we're still going through it? I get that. But in Clint's defense, I feel like maybe he just tired of it. Because, I mean, it is, and I like the fact that he did point out that it is stupid of Trump to make these judgment calls because of someone's heritage. And then the apple just doesn't fall far from the tree in the Trump family. But for Clint Eastwood, comment down below. Let me know what you think. I personally think that he's just some old coot, just one last hurrah. Because I don't want to stop watching Gran Torino every now and then. Some Saturdays I get on my sofa and I watch Gran Torino because it makes me feel good and I cry and all that good stuff. So I'm sorry. But I think maybe, like someone said, he needs to get him an Olivia Pope to help him navigate the things that he says too. Y'all know Clint old as hell. Um, but in a more serious, more impactful uh, discussion on race relations, we must turn to the subject matter of Korryn Gaines. I don't have a full picture. We may never have a full picture. As you know, Korryn Gaines is the young lady, 23-year-old, beautiful black woman, 2 children, a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, I believe. That 5-year-old and 1-year-old are now motherless, and they will, and one child will probably be forever traumatized by the events that took place in their home. Korryn Gaines has alleged time and time again, they said in multiple videos on her social media accounts, that she was being harassed and targeted by the police. SWAT came to her home that I believe she was, I don't know if this was her boyfriend or husband, whatever. But a man was wanted for warrants on domestic assault case, I believe. And then she was wanted for failure to appear in a resisting arrest traffic stop issue. There was a 5-hour only standoff. And yes, I prefaced it as only. And she, when they busted up in the apartment, she went Malcolm X on that ass. And she was holding her son at the time they claimed that she came into the apartment. And I gave some misjudgments because I didn't know the whole story. I think I'm going to hold my comments off going forward on any of these cases, especially when it comes to people of color, until the 24-hour period. Apparently, Facebook was approached by the authorities and they deactivated her social media accounts during the standoff. The problem with this is that there was another man just a couple of months ago, a Robert Blake, who also ran out of the house and fired shots at the police officers, and he was taken into custody alive in Baltimore. I mean, what can you say? What can you say about it? There is a war going on. They gave us crack. They gave us guns. They gave us AIDS. And it didn't kill us. We have multiplied and we have survived. And now you can be killed during a traffic stop. You can be killed for trying to help a patient on the job. You can be murdered and executed just for anything, just for being black or brown. It's scary. It's very, very scary. And I hope that all of you who are capable of voting, because you know they take your rights away when you've been convicted of a felony, which I still to this day don't understand why, considering that you tell me if I should go to prison and if I do the crime, I have to do the time, and then I am okay. But my privileges get taken away. You're still continuing to punish me. But I hope that everyone that is registered to vote will vote. I want you all to focus also on this congressional election. It doesn't matter who the hell becomes president, because the power is in the pen. I've posted. I believe there are over 439 seats. No, 469 seats, I believe. I have to look up the exact number. The entire House of Representatives is going to have to be reelected. I believe there are 39 seats in the Senate. Remember, that is comprised of 50 individuals. So I suggest you get down to the polls. I also suggest that you focus on your local elections. Police power is relegated to the states. You know, who does all the hiring and firing of the police commissioners, mayors? That's who does that. So, and try to get involved in your communities, in your local communities. Make the police come through. Come through, Mr. Popo. Mrs. Popo. Invite your city councilman, your alderman, your commissioner, your county commissioners, your DAs. Your district attorney is very important too, because these people prosecute people for crimes. And some of them are overzealous, overambitious. They want them win so they can get a nice cushy job at a private firm. Let's just be real. Some of them are, not everyone. So just try to get involved in the political process and pay attention. It's very important that we have someone that represents this country. I know a lot of people aren't too thrilled about the choices, but I mean, would you want someone who says things like Muslims and Mexicans must go, let's build a wall? Steve Harvey made a valid point. First he gonna build a wall, then he gonna start building plantations. Also, let's not forget that in 2000, we lost the election because there was a third party where the votes could have gone, and instead, Bush ended up winning. So, there you go. I think it was some libertarian. Florida was a key state. I can't remember everything. I can't remember. Was that the year of Chad? That Chad's name was Mud. So just think about that. Yeah, Tamiko, dude had a gun. He came out shooting. Nobody got injured. And they took him into custody. So, there you have it. So, just be careful out there on those streets. Everybody. What else? There was something else I wanted to talk about. I didn't mean to get that heavy, but I get very emotional about these things because it really disturbs me and it bothers me how you can be one of the greatest people on earth and they will find a way to demolish you and kill you. Doesn't matter. One more topic. A little lighter note. So apparently Tamar's empty chair will be filled this upcoming season of The Real. B. Scott posted that Evie, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? And then Mel B from the Spice Girls, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Ashante, ooh baby. Please, Ashante, if you do get the gig, please do not pick up the mic and sing. Just talk and listen. Who else? I'm missing somebody. Monica, never meant to cause you no pain. Yeah. So get ready for that. I personally, my top choices would be Monica, Eve, Mel B, and then Ashanti. In that order. In that order. In that order. Don't forget about my edges. I want some wings and some fries. And don't forget about my bottle. Tamiko, girl, Ashanti. Now, her album, The Declaration, the studio quality, that whole album, I could totally listen to it. But to listen to her sing live, particularly the Whitney Houston song, I Will Always Love You, and she kept doing the run of I Will Always Love Shoes. I said, it's I Will Always Love You, not shoes. And that, girl, just don't. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You might as well get on stage with my soror or Alicia Keys and just turn over instruments. I'm just saying. But anyways, and y'all go ahead and download that Mama D in case I was giving y'all a single of the Mama D in that order. In that order. I'm getting ready to go to the gym right now and get my workout on, do the cabbage patch and all of that. Like she said, do the Tootsie Roll with her peg leg. All right. Anyway, that's all I've got for tonight. I just felt like hopping on. Let me give my shout outs to everyone who I saw that joined. Thank you guys for commenting and joining the conversation. I'm going to try to upload this to YouTube, but I really need to do my voiceover recording. So I don't know if Akello is on here, but Akello, I'm going to totally do it. I'm going to rock it. I need to figure out what voice to use because I don't remember my audition voice for episode 1. By the way, don't forget that next month Obamaland comes out. Y'all can see me getting information in Obamaland. I don't know how Greg gonna release it, but he can holler at me and tell me. I don't know if he's watching either. Maria, thanks for joining the conversation. Damon, thank you for joining. Andrea, I see that you joined. Corey, Tiffany, my high school tall twin, Tiffany. All right, girl. Timmy, Maria, Moses, I saw that you joined. Still chasing after my auntie, huh? No, I'm tripping. Maria, let's see. Kimberly. Timmy talking about Clint for president. Girl, we'd all get shot then if he was president. Lucretia, Tamiko, sis. My little sis Jada, she joined. She didn't say nothing, no. But anyways, I got to go because I got stuff to do and a bed to hit so I can get up early. Oh, okay. Y'all pray for me. Y'all know I don't get up early. That's why I need a job that starts at 6 o'clock and I make 6 figures and it does not require me to get on a pole or get naked. Okay. Anyways, remember, be sure to get out and vote. You've got less than 100 days to make a pimp decision.